Are you facing a lot of rejections while blowing your preform? Are you confused since you don't know the reason why this is happening? Have you ever checked when your preform was manufactured and under what environmental conditions? Hi, my name is Rohit Agarwal and I am the owner of General PET Industries, your packaging partner. Over my 20 years of experience in manufacturing PET preforms and caps, we've helped over 100 blowers, both in India and Nepal, in maintaining their profitability by providing them the right price preforms and caps. We've educated them on how to check the quality of the preforms they buy. We've also informed them about the advantages and disadvantages of using old preforms. Today, we would be educating you on the same. Proprietary research shows that the longer the preform is stored, the greater the impact on performance, especially if the preform was stored in a high humidity area. For example, if you take a preform which is of 18 grams to blow 1 liter bottle, and you take a preform which is a year old of the same mold and blow the same bottle, the older the preform, the more difficult it will be to process so that the container meets performance criteria. Further, the time of the year, for example, if it's the rainy season or winters, the preform was injection molded along with environmental conditions in which they were kept will also impact performance. However, one thing to note is that this problem is not the same as what you can expect when the resin is not dried properly before processing. As told in our previous videos, companies with a good infrastructure will always have a dehumidifier which dries the moisture before it enters the injection molding machine. The newly made preforms have a moisture content near zero, but after long-term storage or exposure to high humidity environments, the preform moisture content can rise. Research has shown that the moisture content in preforms stored in moderately humid environments for a period of 3 to 6 months can go up to 3000 ppm. This high moisture is important since it affects preform heating. The following are the few differences in processing of a wet preform and a dry preform. Wet preform absorbs more heat under the same process conditions. Thus, additional heat may be required to get the same temperature as dry preforms, thus increasing your electricity bills. Secondly, moisture may affect the transmission of infrared energy through the preform sidewalls. This will lead to lengthening the time it takes to heat the interiors of the preform. As a result, you will need to run your oven conveyor slowly, increasing your cycle time and your energy bills. Thirdly, a wet preform will stretch more as compared to a dry preform. Also, a wet preform has a lower glass transition temperature than a dry preform. Hence, it will not produce the same material distribution as a dry preform under the same blowing conditions. Thus, the solution is to blow recent preforms since it's not practical to dry preforms and then use it. As mentioned earlier, this fault mostly comes when high performance and critical shape bottles are required to be molded. To avoid this problem, a PET bottle manufacturer should look for a preform manufacturer who has an established infrastructure and has a dehumidifier which will ensure the quality of the preforms. I hope this video has educated you on the disadvantages of using old preforms and the type of problems one may face. If this video has added any value, I request you to please share this video with your friends and your fellow blowers. Signing off, see you in my next video.